All right, folks, sorry about that. As usual, Zucker Turd got us again. And he hit us on somebody who's using their own music that they wrote. So Zuckerberg is out of control, folks. We don't know why. We don't know what Zuckerberg's problem is. But Zuckerberg decided to hit Storyteller's music in the background, which is his own music, by the way. So Zuckerberg, you suck. You should be in jail. So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes here. Dr. Quack's sharing it out here so we can get everybody back in on what's going on. Again, we're starting to get some people coming back in. So give it a few more seconds here. We're going to have to unfortunately skip the match, and he'll re-air it. All right, so we're up to 8. So just to quickly explain, the music that was going on in the back, Storyteller's music, which is his own music, he wrote it. Somebody put a copyright claim on it. So Zuckerberg, get your algorithms fixed or people are going to start suing you into submission and getting you out of the business. Sorry, we can't play it because it's going to keep hitting us, but we will still announce the results and we will play it in its entirety. So we're moving on to the next match here. And we'll start.
Wow. Man, I feel sorry for those judges.
Man, that is going to be a tough fight. That was going to be a tough fight. The judges probably are already backstage beating the crap out of each other, trying to figure out who's going to win this match.
Well, we're going to have to separate them, but while we're doing that, here's a commercial.
All right, folks, the bills are sufficiently paid. We want to again thank Crystal Infinity. We always thank Crystal Infinity. They've done nothing but take good care of us. Redbubble.com. You can get a graphic shirt like this of Dr. Quack. You can show your support to Heart and Soul Promotions or any of our promo artists. We have promo artists out there with their shirts. We've also got other things like notebooks, mouse pads, phone covers, lots of other things. Check out redbubble.com, and in the search bar, Heart and Soul Fed. Heart with the letter N, Soul Fed.
And don't forget, this Saturday, March 5th, FTW War Games. A lot of big matches there, a lot of scores to settle. Make sure you check them out. You can see it on our page here, and you can also see it on FTW Premier Promo League on Facebook.
That's right, and we've got a special match coming up. This match could not be solved in their own league, so they asked us to be the neutral third party, and we said we would help out PPA.
Let's take it to the ring!
Heart and Soul Promotions proudly presents a Championship match. This match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the challenger from Paderborn, Germany, weighing in at 247 pounds. He is the German wrestling sensation and the former PPA Showdown champion. He is the Purge. His opponent from sunny old England, he's weighing in tonight at 14 stones. He is the current PPA Showdown champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir That's right, folks. The PPA Showdown champion. These guys couldn't resolve their issues in PPA. They both were arguing that there was unfair advantages on both sides. So they came to us and we said we would help them out because Heart and Soul and PPA have a great working relationship.
Sir Captain won the last match here against Purge over in Cupid's Revenge. But now let's see if he can do it again. Let's take it to the ring!
Alright, Sir Captain, I'm gonna give you one cigarette, exactly one cigarette long, that you're gonna impress me after all. So let's start off first. That you're gonna disrespecting my legacy for months and months and months now. See, last time on Cupid's Revenge, you come out with my Titantron. That is the disrespectful thing, number one. Number two is you put the word dirt on the Showdown title that I carried for months and months and months. But I was glad that you're gonna retain your title at Fair Brutality, so I can get my hands finally on you. Second of all, you disrespected my legacy that I built for months. Yes, months. While you dealing with Sammy Phoenix, hell, I just had great matches. I can count them all on, but maybe then I I waste my time. Smoking break. So, Sir Captain, you think obviously that you are me, but look. There is only one The Purge, one face of Showdown here that can elevate the title like that. There is one man who's not being a son of a bitch to carry that title, to carry that legacy. And that is me. And me only. Hell, I can't really sleep well since you have the Showdown Championship. I can't really drink my coffee without having the mind in that you have my title. Each and every single time when I'm gonna see your screen, I'm gonna slap my cup of coffee on a wall and thinking like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? I'm sorry that you running with my title. I'm sorry for that you pissing me off. I need to get back on track. But I can't. Because I'm freaking out. I'm really freaking out. Should I say to that, maybe, I don't know. I'm just freaking out here. I had two fucking chances to get my title back. And this is all what we're gonna end here now. All on HSP's side here. For what? For what? That I can carry your ass again all along? Or what? Come on, this is the big bullshit that we gonna hear it. The big bullshit that I need to carry on now for weeks and weeks and weeks. Everybody talked about Sir Captain defeated the Purge finally. But not on George's letters. You know what? I'm gonna refresh your mind. The match ended in a draw. Okay? The match ended in a draw. Principality, you are just a paper champion. You're just being the self-proclaimed Showdown champion. And just because management decided to reduce the, reduce the result that you can be the Showdown champion doesn't mean that you can disrespect my legacy that I created for 4 months now. Here in HSP, over in PPA. But why? Tell me the thing. Why you gonna disrespect my legacy? Why you gonna make a copyright infringement of yourself? This does elevate your title? This does elevate yourself? Hell no. This only proves that you are a cocky little asshole who thinks he could be the guy who couldn't get the job done. The guy who thinks with a title, he can be the protection. He can be protected from the management. But as soon as you're done kissing management's ass, I will see you very, very soon.
I am your mother self, Lordland, king to a kingdom, the pie-eating, tea-drinking, sir and saviour. And old Purge Boy keeps saying that the PPA is my legacy. And trust me, if he believes that for 2 seconds, he's more stupid than he looks. My legacy was made a long, long time ago, and it was not by Purge and his Showdown title. It was made back in the day when I first started. back in the VOH with people like JP, Mike Murder, Matt Anarchy, Alpha, and a very good friend of mine who I started my promo career with, Mr. Villain himself. And there's many other people that are in the VOH. Then the Revolution, and I joined the Revolution and didn't do as much work as I want to do there. Hopefully I'll get an invite back, but that was owned by TDC and Chris Champion, two former people from VOH, and they're doing a damn fine job on their own show, working on the sidelines with Josh Gill, Little Sweet, Big Sweet, Alverton, and many other names, Jay Briggy, Crocodile Man, which leads me to one other place, Fireproof Pro. This was where I got bought to by Madness and a few other people that had left other brands making their own name for themselves. And this is where the PPA evolved from. Unfortunately, I got very ill and I came back and the world had changed and stuff had happened. But with change brings new opportunities, which led me to the Heart and Soul, where I met lots of good people, such as Tin Man, the Storyteller, Master of Illusions, even that trucker person, quite annoying, Mary Sue, the list goes on, even people like good old Dan. Me and him, we ain't got on best of terms, but it's part of the legacy. Then I got invited to one last place, which leads me to PPA, where I am right now holding gold. Their roster is a little bit smaller than most, but it's a blooming good roster. We've got Chelsea Blood, we've got Crowman, we've got Mercer, we've got Sammy, and many others. But it always seems to be about Purge and his damn Hill Club. So Purge, if the whole thing of PPA is about you being the most relevant champion of PPA's history, well then why the hell have every time we've met, and I mean like basically every time that we've met, you have lost to me? And trust me, I expect you to do some German subtitle stuff, call me whatever, we won't understand you. Some of the PPA team might get that. All I can understand is that you're not going to get your title back. And I can put it so you can understand it. 9. And I speak very little German, but that means no. You are not taking back something I have earned. I've gone back to every place I've worked at. Recently, going back to the VOH and working with Seven. I forgot you last time, Seven. One of the greatest champions of their brand, and losing to him. And another good friend of mine, trust me, Blackbeard, or Jippo to me. We went toe to toe recently. I lost to both of them, but I tilt my hat to them. Legacies are built by who you know and what you do. not just by holding a title and demanding the right to hold the title. If you don't understand that, son, trust me, I earned the name Sir by beating Fast Eddie Cap, a legend of the promo world, and there's many, many more. I have said a lot of them tonight. That is called earning respect of the locker rooms, not just going around telling what you want to say, son. Peace out, my people. Your boy Cap loves you.
Man, I can see now why PPA said they couldn't resolve that here and wanted some help outside.
I'm telling you, great representation there by the PPA. But now we got,
as we mentioned, here's the commercial for our next show coming up, the tag team tournament, the Blarney Brawl.
and we're back. Get ready for Blarney Brawl here, March 17th. The tag team tournament starts. But now we're into the main event. Oh man. These two guys have been trying to fight each other for the last 2 months, and they want to settle it here and now in a no-holds-barred match.
That means there's no rules except a couple of minor things that are language purposes only. Other than that, they can bring anything they want. They can insult each other. They can use personal information. This is no rules. This is to solve it all.
Let's take it down to the ring.
This is our main event of the evening. A special no-holds-barred fight to the finish. It is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, from wherever I may roam, weighing in at allegedly 80,000 pounds according to his tally sheet, he is the one and only Interstate Rebel, Ray. His opponent, from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 209 pounds, he is a self-made man, Ivan
Here we go. Rig and Ivan Rage. Just to let you know, this is a parental advisory here. Do not watch if you are sensitive to language. This is not suitable for children.
That's right. This match, these guys have been tearing it the bit to get at each other. They've been challenging each other all over the promo world. We're glad to have them here. We hope this resolves the issue.
Time to send the kiddies to bed. Let's go to the ring.
HSP. I know I'm dressed a little bit different, but you'll see why soon enough. Tonight, we make history. Tonight, I am in the main event, the most sought after match in this week's show. Me and certain Ivan Rage in a no-holds bar. A match he cast in on me that he well deserved the right to do. For those of you who don't know, I am the R to the I to the motherfucking double G. The one and only crazy twisted trucker, Rig. That being said, enough of the pleasantries. Ivan Rage, how you doing, friend? Figured I would, pretty myself up a little bit for a self-made man, you see. Speaking of that, Ivan Rage. That's not where you started, is it? See, Tim Man come out there and he failed to mention one thing. When you came into the promo universe, when you came to HSP, you had a dying career, not as Ivan Rage, but as the grave digger that nobody feared. The grave digger was a man that everyone had to force their eyes to stay open in order to watch. You're going to love this next part. And then you will go up against the one and only bitch boy hacker, Maverick. He said in his promos, even his match promo, that he was going to expose you and change you. And the next thing we know, we no longer see Gravedigger, we see the self-made man, Ivan Rage. Question number one, how the fuck do you become a billionaire in 2 weeks' time? Please understand, I really need to know, because I work for a living and it would be nice to sit on fat stacks and not have to worry about it. Number two, you love using self-made. But the facts are, Ivan Rage, you're not self-made shit. You're nothing more than a little yes-man puppet that agreed to have your gimmick changed. Hacker Maverick was the one who made Ivan Rage, not you. Your whole entire gimmick itself is nothing but hypocrisy. You're a fake, a fraud. Hell, I ain't heard much out of you. It's about time for another gimmick change, don't you think? But that being said, this just ain't my style. That's better. Ivan Rage, you're nothing more than a lamb to the slaughter. A man who management knew they could put in a match with one of the greats, R.I. to the motherfucking double G, to completely get obliviated and embarrassed yet again on screen, much like your dumb-ass childish ways of taking Mayhem's hat because you lost a match when the Tin Man, a man that I slaughtered, beat you, and then he was like, oh, I'm going to put on a luchador mask and play chicken. How'd that work out? Not very good. And truthfully, more people give a shit about Rainbow the Unicorn than they do you or that little bitch Tin Man. Ivan raised the point as simple as this. It doesn't matter what gimmick you make. It doesn't matter, because I know you're going to speak about it, the Civil Rumble you won in a Fed nobody gives a flying two fucks about. Most of them don't even know who the hell you're talking about when you say PPA. Ivan Rage. I went well over my time. And the point of the matter is, it doesn't matter how many times you come out here in a red and black suit, or a button up in a tie and roll up your sleeves like you're some Billy Badass. Unlike you, I don't have to fake a motherfucking thing, boy. I am me, true and true to the very fucking end. The R to the I to the motherfucking double G. And you're only in this because management wanted you to somewhat be a part of fucking history. I'm done.
HSP. But one person in particular, Rig. That's right, Rig. We are here to face each other one-on-one. And that is all that matters. A no-holds-barred match. Now, let's talk about a few things, Rig. What have you done in the HSP to look like a winner? Absolutely not jack shit. The fact that you can come into this match having claimed anything is a joke. You lost to Steel in a part of a number one contenders match. Yes, I lost my match to Tin Man. But that wasn't for an opportunity. That was for experience. Now, I know you were going to bring up some facts that I started out as Gravedigger. That Negan brought me in. That I am a joke within HSP and nobody likes me, but I don't give a shit. The fact of the matter is, you are a jobber, Rick. And what have you done? Let's go over what I have done. Whether it be here, whether it be our partnering company in PPA. I am the largest Civil Rumble winner in PPA history. 24 other men I went out and decimated. Now, that's just number one. I have beaten 4 straight opponents as Ivan Rage. Yes, I am on a losing streak, and I don't intend to lose to you. So, let's bring up your stuff. You drive around in a rig and call yourself the Highway Rebel Outlaw. No, that is not true. You do that because you have to. Me, being the self-made man, I can do whatever the hell I want. And it is phenomenal. I can do what I want. I can say what I want because I have the dough to back it up. But you, sir, on the other hand, are a jobber.
you have matches that just suck. Yes, you can be entertaining on screen, but it doesn't matter because you do nothing but lose and lose and lose. Yes, with my old character, there were talks about me being kicked out, but I decided to go for that gimmick change, and it has propelled me to new levels. Levels you would never understand. And the fact that you always tell me to shut up proves my point. Every time a match happens, you don't go with me. You have always been against me since the first day I stepped through these doors. And that bothers me, Rig, because you don't see me as a threat. I am the biggest threat you will understand. Because if you ever hold a title, you won't be looking over your shoulder. You will always look beneath me. And then that's when I will strike, Rig. I will come and I will take that title from your cold, dead fingers as I slap you around and beat the living shit out of you. And you know what? That's not a prediction, Rig. Those are facts.
All right. That was a hell of a show.
Wow. And we apologize again for that, for the match. From what we understand, about 3/4 of that title match did make it out. So we are going to go ahead and announce the results, but he's going to go ahead and re-air it again tomorrow so that you guys can see the full thing in its entirety.
That we will. So, without further ado, we actually have somebody backstage. We didn't get to have him on the pre-show.
Yeah, but he's finished working. Come on in, Brick Johnson.
Yeah. All right.
Hello.
All right. So we do apologize. The young gun, he had Era of Reality business to take care of, but he did make sure to stay around till Brick Johnson returned. So we want to thank the young gun, Stephen Faison, for giving us of his time for the pre-show.
Thank you, Young Gun. Yeah, just some prior engagements. Stuff happens, but I'm
It's all
here.
good.
All right. So what did you think of the show? What was your thoughts?
What I saw, I thought was really good. I'm going to have to go back and watch the rest of it. What I saw was really good. These guys, they do this all the time. They go in and, we see one thing and it comes back out. Thank you there, Renee. I do appreciate that. Thank you to Dave as well. Thank you for having me back on your guys' screen. No, I think these guys are very passionate what they do. They come in, they come out, they blood, sweat, tears, our promos, and everybody loves it. So,
all right. And
that was very entertaining.
Thank you to everybody who was watching. We hit a high of 22 viewers at one time. So 22 eyeballs at the one time. Congratulations and thank you to everybody for supporting Heart and Soul Promotion. Make sure you're supporting us this way as well. Support the promo artists. Buy their shirts because when you buy one of their shirts, they make a little money, and we want to help make these guys a little bit of money.
That's right. Got to help out the guys. Now let's get to the results.
All right. So this is the first match we had here, Mr. Wallace and Dax Snow. I know you didn't get a chance to see this one, Promo Damas, but what was your thoughts on just this match in general? Of what do you think the outcome was going to be?
Well, just of watching everything, I actually started watching a little bit of it, and I really like what Mr. Wallace was doing. I think this comes with time and experience, and he has a little bit more time and experience in here than Dax Snow does. My opinion was going to be, Mr. Wallace on this. He just came out of a number 1 contenders, and he's back in this again. So hopefully, he can move right up.
All righty. Well, without further ado, here are the judges' results. The first judge went 7-6.
Ooh.
Mr. Wallace.
Ooh. Okay.
Second judge, 6-5. Dax Snow.
Ooh.
So the final judge, 7-5.
Don't need this.
And your winner and one of the number 1 contenders, Mr. Wallace.
All right. Good job, Mr. Wallace.
Yes, Hollywood, that was close. The final score was 19-17. That was a very, very, very close match.
Oh, yeah.
All righty. So the next match here, this is the one that a lot of people kind of wrote off, but this was actually a really tough match. That is A-List Alverson and Prince Blackheart.
Definitely. Yeah, that was a hell of a fight there. Brick, what did you think about that? Did you get to see it?
I haven't got to watch it yet, but I mean,
Okay.
it's
You
definitely
go back
going to be
and
a
watch
tough.
it. I'll tell you, you need to watch that match because that match was tough. Both these guys brought it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And I will go ahead.
I know that A-List is, just by natural, he's really good. And Prince Blackheart, he does really well, but I feel like it was going to be a tough hill for him to climb. So,
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a definitive win. We have 2 judges, but the scores were tied if you counted the points across. But we do have a definitive winner, so there will not be a coin flip.
Oh, come on. I want
all right.
The first judge, 7-5, Prince Blackheart.
Ooh, okay.
The second judge, 6-5, A-List Alverson.
Okay.
And the final judge, with a 6-5, making our second number 1 contender, A-List Alverson.
Woo, congratulations.
This is gonna be an interesting match.
Fatal 4-way on March 31st.
But again, 17-17, a tie score when all the points are added together. That was
Wow.
How important it is to get 2 judges' votes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congrats. Yes.
all right. So now we've got a big match here, the tag team match. The Hodge and Haywood connection against the Masters of Madness.
I
Okay.
love the tag match. I love this whole concept.
Yeah, there was a lot of people watching this. I know Prince Blackheart was watching this. I know Josh Steele was watching this. So we had a lot of people watching, figuring out how this tag team thing works, and they learned a lot. You watched the comments.
Yeah.
But now it's time to find out. Now, again, I'm just to explain here, we've added this ripple in here to make sure that each promo artist was rated by the judges, as well as their tag team cohesion. So each of them was rated on a scale of 1 to 7. So that means if you perfect with 3 judges, the maximum score is 63 points. So
I agree, Leanne. It was definitely interesting.
So the first judge awarded a 7 to Hollywood Haywood, a 7 to Hodgson, and a 7 for teamwork.
Wow.
Against a 7 for Negan, a 6 for Master of Illusion, and a 6 for their teamwork. So that gives 1 judge to team Hodge and Haywood connection. The second judge awarded a 6 to Hollywood Haywood, a 6 to Hodgson, and a 7 for their teamwork. Against a 5 for Negan, a 5 for Master of Illusion, and a 5 for their teamwork, giving 2 wins. So the winner of this match is Hollywood Haywood and Hodgson, the Hodge and Haywood connection. I will read the third score. So the third score, Hollywood Haywood 7, Hodgson 6, and their teamwork 7, which is a combined total of 60 out of 63.
Definitely.
Against a 7 for Negan, a 6 for Master of Illusion, and a 7 for their teamwork. A combined 53 points. Both gave a great match. Give it up to both teams.
Definitely. Congratulations. We talked about the 20-point club here in singles competition, but tag team it's 60, and they just accomplished that.
That's good. That's a big power showing. And both of those, the Hodge and Haywood connection are going to be a tough team to beat in there, and it's going to be interesting to see.
They will. They will definitely be tough.
Alrighty. So we're moving on to the next match. Heathen and Bossolini. Britt, your thoughts?
You know, both are very hungry. Both really want that win. You know, I was going to give a little bit of an edge to Bossolini on this one, but I'd be okay if, you know, he the one too. I'm pretty sure it was a good back and forth match. I can't wait to see, you know, the rest of the show. So I think I'm whoever wins, it's definitely deserves a win. So
yeah, this was another really, really close fight. So the judges, first one awards a 7-6 Bossolini. The second
potato.
I don't know.
Potato.
The second judge awards a 7-6 Bossolini. And the third judge with a 6-5 Bossolini, giving a 20-17 win to Bossolini.
Clean sweep there. Congratulations, Bossolini, on your victory. Definitely came out strong on this one.
All righty. So this is the match that kind of had everybody talking. Is Half Past Black going to show?
It was a good
because
fight.
it was Half Past Black against Mad Dog Dan Moore. And I'm going to tell you, this was a great match. Neither one of these guys disappointed.
I just want to make sure I announce it because Bossolini, A-List Alverson, and Mr. Wallace will meet the champion March 31st.
That's going to be an interesting match.
All righty. So do we want to go to commercial before we talk about Half Past Black, or do we?
Yeah, let's go into commercial real quick.
All righty. Just a quick commercial.
That's right. Look for Insomniac coming out here next week as part of Heart and Soul Promotions as one of our new shows here. You like the weird, you like the strange, you like the creepy. Make sure you check this out. Miss Red.
All right. So we're going to find out. Does Mad Dog get the win, or does Half Past Black?
Oh, yeah, let's hear it. I'm curious on this.
Judge number 1 awards a 7-4 Half Past Black.
Wow.
The second judge, a 7-5 Half Past Black.
Whoa.
And the third judge awards a 7-6 Half Past Black. Our first 21 club member is Half Past Black. Congratulations.
Not only his first victory, but a perfect score. First time ever. This is Half Past Black on doing that.
Wow.
And you know, I think I'm undefeated in my picks. I was the one that picked him.
Yes, you were.
You did.
Yeah, and you know, everybody was talking about, is he going to show up? Half Past Black's representation said he wanted to be known as somebody who could fight. And his first 21, we're going to find out how he does in the tag team match coming up. We're going to find out.
Yeah, definitely. Great job, Half Past Black.
All right. And since we believe most of this match got seen, we're going to go ahead and announce the results of the title match. The challenger.
I did get to see a little bit. I did get to see a little bit of it. I was actually impressed with both of them. I'll have to go back and watch the rest, but I was impressed.
All right.
All right. So the challenger, the American Roughneck, taking on the champion, the Storyteller.
Hell of a match.
This was an incredible fight.
Yes.
And we apologize for not being aired. Again, we're going to show it tomorrow so
We
you can
will.
see it in its entirety. Watch for it on YouTube, if nothing else, because even if Zuckerberg messes with original material, it still shows up on YouTube.
It does.
All right. So the first judge awards a 7-6 American Roughneck.
Okay.
The second judge awards a 6-5 Storyteller.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Remember, there are no ties here.
There are no ties. And the
No
final
ties.
judge awards a 7-6. And new champion, the American.
Congratulations.
Wow.
New Pure Heart champion. Man,
That was, I will say,
I got that wrong.
congratulations to both. Go ahead, Brick.
Yes. I got that wrong because I thought I was going to go with Storyteller on that one. But you know what? That's okay. American Roughneck, he did his homework. He came out champion. His first title defense is going to be a hard one for him.
It is going to be tough. And again, that's going to be on our March 31st show. Watch for American Roughneck as he faces Mr. Wallace, A-List, Alderson, and Bossolini.
it ain't over yet. I think. Are you guys saying it's over? Hold on.
No, I think there's a couple more.
I think it's at the end. We got two more
No, we
matches.
still got 2 more matches.
These
Go
are the
ahead.
ones that I've seen.
All right. So we were honored to help PPA out to award this championship or go over this championship match. There was all kinds of shenanigans going on. So we were able to host this match, and that is the PPA Showdown champion against the former champion and challenger, the Purge, and Sir Captain.
Yeah, it was a good fight. Definitely different style over there. A little longer of a match, but definitely they both brought everything they could.
So, Brick, since you got a chance to see that thing, what'd you think of it?
Well,
Oh,
And-
like
what
Go
about
ahead,
the
Greg.
poll for the title match? Okay. My thing was I just felt like Purge really focused on the title than against his opponent. He was more worried about losing the title and talking about the title than more about Sir Captain. But Sir Captain talked about everywhere else he was other than PPA. So I felt like it was just kind of hard to judge, but an edge to Purge? Still
Okay.
kind of confusing match to watch.
All right. And as you said, we're going to go ahead and announce this match, and then we're going to find out who won the poll.
Yeah, we're gonna find that out. Go right ahead.
All right. So the first judge awards a 6-4 Sir Captain. The second judge awards a 5-4 Sir Captain. And the third judge with a 5-4 Sir Captain with a clean sweep is still your PPA Showdown champion.
Congratulations, Sir Captain. Well deserved. Great battle you did there. I love the whole name dropping of everybody in that promo, including me and you.
And
Yeah.
And him.
well, he said JP. He didn't say Brick, but
Close enough.
close enough.
Well, he always salutes Brick's people, too. So,
Yeah.
all right. So let's find out who won that poll.
So who won that poll? What was the final score on that?
The final score with the American Roughneck winning 19-18.
Yes, and one person hit it
okay.
on the money. I want to say congratulations to Ed Lindsay. We will be sending you a T-shirt of your choice from Heart and Soul Promotions. If you want one of these, or if you want somebody else's
I'm
merchandise,
sure he probably wants a Bossolini
he
shirt.
might want a Bossolini shirt.
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will.
Oh boy, we'll get what you have for the show
Alright.
here. But now we got the main event.
Yeah, this was a great match. I'm going to say that this was a strong main event. Some people wondered why we put them in the main event, but they stepped up and showed why they deserved a main event slot.
Yes.
All right, so Brick, your thoughts?
Both of them came out very strong. Rig came out a little different this time. He had a nice button-down shirt. He was wearing his cowboy hat. He was, he stated all the facts. He was really, really driven. I really liked what he had. I'm still going with, Rig on this one. Yeah, Ivan Rage. There we go. I got it finally. I almost wanted to call him Gravedigger.
Whoops.
Well, you got
Whoops.
mentioned.
It's live. Yeah, he did get mentioned, but Ivan Rage did it really well. Either one winning, they both deserve it, but I still have to go with the edge on Rig on this one.
All righty. Well, let's find out what the judges thought.
What do the judges say?
The first judge awards a 6-5 Rig.
Ooh.
The second judge, a 5-5 tie.
Okay.
Oh, I'm dying to flip this today.
And the final judge awards a 6-5
Ooh, ooh.
to Rig.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ray.
Good job, Rig.
That was a great match. Great show up and down the line.
Yeah, I loved it. Ivan Rage, do not be calling me saying you're mad. It's not my fault. But congratulations to both of you. Both of you did a great job. Definitely loved it.
All right. So again, March 17th, the Blarney Brawl. We called it that because it's on St. Patrick's Day. We're going to start the first round of the tag team tournament.
Oh, yes. I can't wait. The Blarney Brawl. A lot of things to settle there. Plus a Pure Heart Championship match.
No.
Oh, I'm
Soul
sorry.
Fire.
We got it. Soul Fire. I got it
Yeah.
mistaken. I'll take
So
that.
Hollywood's working twice on that show. If you are a Hollywood Haywood fan, make sure you check it out. He's going to be on there twice.
Yes, you're going to get a lot of those. So that's it for us. I'm Dr. Quack.
I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem,
I'm Brick Johnson.
and we'll see you on the next show.
Blarney Brawl.